Yes, guys, we've just gotten a brand new World Cup warm-up promo, which I don't even think it's in the game right now as of recording this because it's been delayed or something like that. We got one SBC, and that's the only content that I can tell came out today. But we also got a really interesting pack, and it is the Season 1 Review Pack, which has completely crashed the market. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about kind of the World Cup promo, what to expect from it, investments that we can make, and we're probably going to rant a little bit about the current state of the market or the game. But before we start, guys, we got the Adidas World Cup balls for 70,000 coins, or the equivalent of $12 of FIFA points a week. Combine it to the packs. Maybe, no, that's actually $14 of FIFA points. So for $14, you can go ahead and buy a ball bundle pack, which you can't even see the ball in the game. Anyways, okay, let's move on. So the big thing that came out today was the pack. And this pack essentially was a Season 1 review, because the season ends in 5 days, I believe it is. This pack, you can get a Ones to Watch Road to the Knockout or Rule Breakers card plus 10 rare gold players. It's untradeable, keep in mind. This is an untradeable pack. And the odds are not bad, I guess. There's a good chance that you're going to get something. You're going to get a promo card. I think you actually are guaranteed a promo card in this, I think. Anyways, in return, players have started to panic because all these promo cards are now back into a pack. You can only pack one, but it doesn't matter. It has caused complete havoc on the market, on cards that are coming down. Calvin Phillips has gone from 135k down to 96k, as you can see there. Erling Haaland currently sits, he's a gold card, keep in mind. He's at 83k, so the market is just completely just dying right now, and it's quite unfortunate that a lot of metas are getting destroyed because it's very, very demotivating. I guess there's no index special. Index icons are a good way to kind of gauge how the meta market's going. As you can see, it's been constantly downhill. We're down 5% in a day. That's a huge percentage, and on the daily graph you could see we've kind of been in a slow trend, just kind of moving down, but lately we've been moving down, not really any growth there. It's either flat or down, and that's quite annoying. Now, I don't want to get into the rant just yet, but as you guys can see, every card is kind of just down in value, and that's always going to happen when a big amount of supply comes in and a big amount of panic, and there's a lot of panic around because we are getting the World Cup mode, and I'm gonna briefly go through it. I know you guys probably already know it, but it's just intertwined into foot. We get these like limited swaps cards, I guess, which is I don't even really fully understand it. It doesn't make sense to me that Courtois is gonna be a swap card apparently. But these are like limited cards, and you can exchange them in for rewards. I'm sure you can use these cards until the World Cup is over. The World Cup end of event rewards. So, once it's over, you can exchange, your players into rewards, and then you can get these permanent World Cup campaign items that are coming out. So these cards will be permanent ones, which they look really cool, don't get me wrong. We're going to be getting, World Cup icons. We're going to get World Cup heroes, Path to Glory, which is like an upgradable team, flashback, which is nice, World Cup man of the matches, and then team the group stage and team in the knockouts, which is cool. We got a lot of content coming for the World Cup. We're probably going to have Black Friday thrown into the middle of that too, so keep an eye on that. And we get swaps, all this cool stuff. We already know what the heroes are. This came out like literally in the summer, the little promo with Marvel. Anyways, it doesn't matter, but this has been something that's causing some of the panic. Now, we did get, like I said, the warm-up, and as I said, we got like one SBC. That was the only thing I could see that's changed. I haven't gone on Twitter and looked. It doesn't matter. The warm-ups, the game is in shambles, guys. It's in shambles. So anyways, let's get back into the market, I guess. As I said, it's been crashing down, and investing-wise, team-wise, what do you do? Because, like, for me... You guys know I had a very bad investment like a week or two ago, which you know about, and I lost a lot of coins from that. And my team, which I think my screen is going to freeze here. I don't know, my screen just blacked out for some reason, don't know why. Anyways, you guys could still see it. Like my team here, I haven't, this is mostly untradeable, and that's the only way to avoid any huge market drops is untradeable teams. That's the only way you can manage it. If you're using tradable cards, you literally have to be in and out with them so fast right now because the market is it's just constantly dropping the last few weeks. And the reason why this is happening, and at the beginning of this FIFA, this is something I was very adamant about. For every new promo that we get, basically every card from the previous promo becomes irrelevant. Literally, all these cards that are, coming out, they are irrelevant. Calvin Phillips, yes, he's dropped down because of the market, but he became super irrelevant when a really nice Zinchenko comes out for half his price. So every promo we're getting, these cards become more and more irrelevant, especially if they're not live cards like the Rule Breakers promo was. These UCL cards will hold some value because they're still upgradable, but UCL is over now until February, so these cards will drop in value. But this is what I'm saying, like, it's so frustrating because everything just loses value and nothing stays relevant for longer than a few weeks. So that is kind of my biggest issue with this game right now is, why should I bother buying any of these cards if they're going to lose so much of their value so fast? So that's something you have to keep in mind when building your teams. I mean, gold cards, I guess, they're not terrible to go into, like, Sun. He's not going to get much lower. He's basically fodder price now. He's still a really good card. So, like, these cards that are fodder now, I mean, you can go into those cards because you won't lose many coins. But when a brand new promo card comes out, I mean, I just can't justify going into it. And that's the thing that is so bad. You wait till Thursday and you have a 50-50 shot of the card either going up or going down. Any investments that you can make, guys, it's not going to be any promo cards. Promo cards, meta cards, that's what I'm trying to get at here. There's no point because these cards are all going to be irrelevant by the time the World Cup promo is done. Now, the only cards that are worth going into, and it's so boring, I feel like I'm making a FIFA 22 video where I'd say the same thing every week. The best cards to go into are just high-rated fodder cards because these cards are the only ones that have a floor. They're the only cards that have a floor. Harry Kane, 30k, maybe Oblak, I guess. I don't really like the CDMs. I like Harry Kane better. He's going to be in a more relevant position. There's no strikers in the 87 to 89 high-rated fodder category. Even 86, is there a striker? No, there's a couple strikers. 88 rateds. Bernardo Silva, if we get an SBC with a cam. Ruben Dias, I really like. There's not really many center backs to choose from in this high-rated kind of category. And then Trent Alexander-Arnold. I do like Andy Robertson too, both at 16k. These guys are good. They're unique positions that'll be required in SBCs. Good leagues, good nations. League nations are huge. Club links are huge. So the two Liverpool guys together, that's a really big one because with SBCs and stuff, these guys can get you much more chemistry than say a right back or left back from another one. But I don't think there's a right back or left back in this high rated category either. And with the new heroes coming out, the new icons coming out, we're going to get those kind of SBCs too. So these cards are always good to pick up. And like I said, these ones are super low risk. I definitely don't think they're going to drop down much lower. But if they do, there's something that you can hold for a while. Some of the low-rated cards, I can't justify going into them. 84s are 2.4k, 85s are 9k. So there's a big gap in between those two, in the point where the 85s, 86s, I'm not sure if you really want to touch them, but the 87s, 88s, 89s, they're too low for sure. Other than that, guys, you can't invest in any of the other cards. And kind of just onto the rant, it's boring. This game is so boring when it's like this right now. All these cards become irrelevant. You don't want to buy any of them because you're going to lose coins. And, all you can do is invest in fodder, or you can try and go up against like the bots and stuff and try and flip cards quick and snipe cards quick. But it's really, really hard to do that because, again, bots. So what do you do in these situations now? Is just be patient and play the game, I guess. Just enjoy it as much as you can. With low amount of coins, it's really tough to do so, but I think fodder's the only safe thing that you can go into and invest in. Again, you can do your sniping filters and stuff, which, I mean, if you want to continue doing that, go for it. But for me, it's just like, this game has just hit such like a wall for me. because I have a team that I enjoy, and I'm never gonna buy a meta team. I just don't see the fun in parking the bus and playing with Mbappe up top. I just don't find that fun at all. But like for me, I just feel like I have no point. I'm not gonna competitively trade to 50 million coins. I don't care to do that either. But I also just like, I don't know. I can't wait for this World Cup promo. I hope the market doesn't keep crashing. I will see you guys on Monday with a new video where we'll actually prepare more for the World Cup promo, when we probably have more details. And I mean, maybe we'll have a World Cup warm up actually. Again, like I said, I'll look quick, but I didn't see a single objective. I saw one SBC. And yeah, I mean, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Guys, have a good weekend. I'll see you next time. Peace.